Okay, let's talk about the U.S. tax code. So in 1955, that was year zero, there were 1.4 million words in the U.S. tax code. 1965, it increased, 1975, 85, and 95. So we have some kind of an increasing um, set of data here. And what I decided to ask you was, do you think that the data is linear or exponential? So let's do the linear regression for years and words. And let's have that go into F1. Okay, so here it is. So yesterday we wrote this down. So we wrote down y equals 0.156x plus 1.426. So the 0.156x is the slope. That means the increase, because it's positive, of 0.156 million words per year. 0.156 million is the same thing as 156,000 words per year. Something interesting to look at for us is this percentage down here makes it look like we would probably give ourselves an A plus on this model. So that means this model is pretty good, considering that we have sort of real world data. Now let's do the exponential regression with years and words, and we'll send that into F2. Okay, so the exponential regression would have 1.835 times 1.037 to the x. Now, the 1.037 is the base, which means it appears to be about a 3.7% growth rate with an initial amount of about 1.835 million. Now, how does that compare to this one, 1.426 million as its initial amount? Oh, that's nice. And the actual data, the initial amount was about 1.4 million. So the thing that we want to compare it to is this. Okay, so that's about a 96%. We would give ourselves probably an A, but it seems as though the better model is linear. Okay. Here's the actual graph. So if we go up into F1 and graph that, that's how the linear looks. Let's go into F2 and graph that. Oh, okay. So you can see how the exponential looks like it's just going to go off the charts. The linear looks pretty nice compared to the data, so we would say that the linear model is better. If they want to ask us any questions about predictions for the number of words in the U.S. tax code in the future, we would use probably the linear model. Okay. Hope you kind of caught all that and you were able to do that on your own.